total letters, the y-axis is going to be how many vowels. So you have to be, each one of yours is going to be a point. I might have to blow this up a little bit because it's kind of small. There we go. So here we go. In quick fashion here. Whoa, Isabel?
73 vowels and 203 letters.
Well, give me the first, give me the 200. 203, 80, 190, 203, and what? 70?
3. 203 and 73.
So here's 273. So here is 60, 73. It's gonna be general here. Boo, Jaden.
31 letters.
Only 31.
Yeah.
And
10 vowels.
man, I'm gonna put it right here because we're a little low there. All right. Delaney.
116 letters.
Yep.
And 40 vowels.
All right here. We'll call that good. Boom, Delaney. Delaney.
55 vowels and
Wait, letters or vowels?
102 letters.
102 letters and 55 vowels?
Yeah.
How does that happen? That's a lot of vowels per letter. All right. Massey?
Okay, I got 113 letters
113 letters,
and 37 vowels.
37
Wait,
vowels.
113. You put that all
No,
the way.
it's not like that. It's just
Oh.
Are you questioning my graphing ability?
No.
Maddie Marco.
79 letters and 40 vowels.
And 40. Maddie Marco.
160 letters
60 and
and 71 vowels.
60, 71. Grace?
50 letters and 16 vowels.
16?
Yeah.
Sure, Jason.
269
Did
letters.
you say 269?
Yeah.
I think you got that on my graph. And how many of those were vowels?
115.
Yeah, you're gonna be an outlier because I can't get that on my graph. Do you have to pick those ones? Carol Winkman?
41 letters and 16 vowels.
41 and 16, so that's kind of right here. That would be 40. Luke!
140 letters and 50 vowels.
Thank you for being at least somewhat normal. Brooklyn?
68 letters and 24 vowels.
And 24 vowels. Kate?
98 letters and 34 vowels.
Drew?
267 letters and 106
I
vowels.
can't go that far either. You guys have the world's longest books, who have these here? Aubrey?
296 letters and 198 vowels.
How'd you end up being smart? Riley?
130 letters and 60 vowels.
60. Jenna?
178.
178 and
47.
47. Elijah?
17 letters and 6 vowels.
What was your sentence?
For magic, question mark, and then ba.
Keith?
17 letters and 8 vowels.
And your sentence was?
Go on, shut it.
Alright, now, so here is your scatter plot. And if you remember scatter plots, 3 things happen when you have data and you put it on a scatter plot. You can either have what's called, and you probably should write this down. You can either have positive correlation, negative correlation, or no correlation. Use all correlation. Sorry about that time. Where is it? PLATION. Which means as you look at the dots, is there a pattern to the dots or is there no pattern to the dots? And if you look at this one, it's pretty easy to see that these dots, as you keep going farther away, keep getting higher. So that is a positive correlation. If it goes from left to right, low to high. Negative correlation would go the other way and start high and go low. And no correlation just means that there's no pattern to the dots at all. There are dots scattered up here, down there, down there. If I had those of you that were over here, your dots would have been somewhere over here, those really high ones, but I don't have that kind of thing on the thing there. Now, with that being said, if you get either positive or negative correlation, you can draw what's called the line of best fit. And with that line of best fit, you can make predictions about just about how many, anything you could have there. But you have to be a little careful with it because it's not an exact science, but you certainly can kind of get close. If I were trying to split these dots down the middle, ignoring some of the ones that are way out of whack, how would this line look? Well, it would look something like this. I don't know, would you move it one way or another? Would you say that's kind of in the middle? Does it look like there's as many above it or below it, maybe a little lower? If you were guessing, that's not an exact sort of fit there, but that is the line of best fit. Why doesn't it go to the origin? It would go to the origin if I wouldn't have cut that part of the graph off. Because 0 letters would always give you how many vowels? 0. So if you look at this, it actually looks like it probably would cross at the origin if you kept going there. But with this, you could predict a general rule. Let's say, what is this number here? 120, 130, 140, 150. If you had 150 words, how many vowels would there probably be? What is that, 20, 30, 40, 50? So you go right up straight from here and see where it crosses the y-axis, which is right about here. If you had 150 words, you would expect there to be about 50, some odd 50, some 6, 57, 50, whatever letters there. And with this line here, you can also give me, what is the slope of that line? How would I find the slope of that line? Jaden, shoot. How do I find the slope of the line?
You would find where it meets the 2 points.
Give me one. Do you see one?
It's a little hard to find where it's good.
What? How about here? Let's pick this as being 1. Is there another one somewhere up the line? Let's pick this one as being 1. And then let's blow it up and see what the slope would actually be. By the way, you have to make sure that your scales are the same. Are my scales the same? Does each line represent the same thing? I mean, it's 5 on this and 5 on that, right? Not always is that the case, so you have to be careful. What is the slope of this? Remembering each one is 5, not 1. Although it probably would reduce down to it at this point. Drawing your triangle, it looks a little like this. A triangle. Dot. Elijah says the slope is,
It's about 20 over
which is
2.
now I have to question the accuracy of that. Because if that was it, is that right?
Well, it is if you do
Wait,
small.
no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, but it is if
That's
you do a
20.
small one.
What?
Like right at the blue dot.
It's 10 over 25, sir. Is it not?
Look, right, the blue dot, red dot. on the
Where?
right.
This is not, that does not cross across here. You have to go way down here, which I believe is the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. You listening to Keith? Which, if it reduces down, is 2 to 5. Now, is that pretty close to the relationship of vowels to consonants? Is there usually 2, would there be 2 vowels for every 5 letters? Now, if you look at the alphabet, how many letters are there? 26, right? But how many of them are vowels? 5. So why isn't it more like 1 to 5? Why would it be 2 to 5 as opposed to 1 to 5? Somebody? Come on, you data people. Keith?
They use vowels more commonly in.
Yeah, vowels are used a lot more often than, like, for example, if you have a Z, how many times do you use a Z in a sentence compared to the letter E or the letter U? So when you look at all of that, this right here, 2/5 would tell you about what percent of letters used. What percent of letters used would be vowels? 2/5 is what percent, Jamie?
40, yeah.
Is that gonna be true all the time? I'll bet it's pretty close. It would be interesting for you to do. According to our line of best fit, 40% of all letters is vowels. And you could do, that should be your science experiment for this year. Is it your year for science?
No, it's last year.
Oh, we got presidents. Go, away, go.